Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Lomachenko. He revealed his list for the top 5 pound for pound list. Um, I guess a reporter asked him this, and they asked him who's his top 5 pound for pound, and he says number one is Terrence Crawford in the number one slot. And he says the second one is Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez, who holds the WBC and WBA middleweight belts. And Luma picks for the number 3 slot is the cruiserweight king Alexander Usyk for the 3rd slot. I think Anthony Joshua is the 4th one with the IBF and WBO and WBA and IBF, which is the heavyweight champion. And the 5th slot is Mikey Garcia, who holds the WBC lightweight champion. He don't hold the IBF no more. He had to give it. He had to get it away. He had to give that belt up, I say. For the Errol Spence fight, which I'm gonna talk about that later on in another video. So he didn't put himself on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with the his top 5 pound for pound list. I think it's pretty. I think it's, you know what I'm saying. This is with my top 5 for pound list. I have mine says Canelo Alvarez first, and then Terrence Crawford second. I wouldn't be mad if you had Terrence Crawford first or Canelo second, but let's start out with Canelo first, Terrence Crawford second on my list, and the 3rd one was gonna be him, Lomachenko. He's the 3rd one. I think the 4th one is gonna be Alexander Usyk, and the 5th one is gonna be Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua's not on my he's not on my list at all. I don't think he's on my top 10, man. You know what I'm saying? I never did give out that video for the last five fighters off the top 10. I might make that too. But I'm still thinking about who should I put in which slot at the same time. And one thing is, when they ask Lomachenko about who's his I think they asked him why he didn't put himself on there. He said, well, well, me being on the list because they already know my place. Lomachenko said it as he smiled, which, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty cool. He don't have to put himself on there. He know where most people put him at. They put him in number 1 or number 2 because they put Terrence Crawford. Probably ESPN put Lomachenko number 1, but he fights on ESPN too at the same time. So that's why they probably favor him a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And they put Terrence Crawford second because one thing is that when I go by the rankings and when I go on the website, it got different different divisions of where they place the top 10 or top 5 pound for pound. They put it's either Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you about these two fighters at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So the other fighters are somewhat like they up and down. Some of them not even on the list, and some of them are. But most of them do pick Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez on some of the lists. I think he's not on one list on pound for pound. Mikey Garcia is sometimes not on one list too at the same time. So Anthony Joshua, that's a surprise right there to a certain degree because he's not even on the top 5. He's not even in the top 10 on the list that I think it was the Box, Rec, and what's the other one? I forgot the sanctions or whatever, talking about who's pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? And the international boxing, something like that. They talking about I don't think well those ones I just named. Anthony Josh is not even on none of them lists. You know what I'm saying? He might be on 1, maybe 2 or something like that, but get up to the top 5. He's not even on the top 5. He's not even close to being top 5 right now to me. I mean, I know I know he's done. He's got the IBF, the WO, and the WBA and the IBF heavyweight championship belts and stuff like that, but he's not. No, but that's just Lomachenko's opinion, and he got right to his opinion at the same time. And I'm not gonna knock him for that. And I think his list is his list is solid, except Anthony Joshua's. You know what I'm saying? Because I have everybody on there. The only reason why he put himself on there because you know what I'm saying, it's not because he don't think he's he's not up there in the top 5. He just they asked him who he thinks is on his top pound for pound list, and he called out other names except himself and stuff like that. Because if you ask Terrence Crawford that, he's gonna put himself up there, I think. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you would have to tell him, well, don't put yourself on there, Terrence Crawford. Put somebody else's name on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he'll probably say. He wouldn't say his name, whatever. You know, so I know Terrence Crawford is confident. I'm not saying Lomachenko's not confident, because I think he's confident too. About his boxing ability and how long he been in the professional boxing scene. And another thing too, I mean, Lomachenko too at the same time. A lot of people who outside, like, I mean, I'm talking about outside, don't have, like, we don't have, we not in the boxing ring, or we not outside of the boxing ring, as in scoring the boxing, when fighters fight or whatever. You know, we are not, you know what I'm saying, the judges, I would say, about who's pound for pound and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the most of the fans, I would say, I think, well, I'm gonna say half and half. Would say Terrence Crawford, and then they'll say Lomachenko. It's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say Canelo Alvarez too at the same time now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's a good top 5 pound for pound list he gave us and stuff like that. So, what do y'all guys think? Do y'all think do you think his list is like yours? Do you think his list is totally wrong, whatever? Or, you know, do you think he need to put some people on there that he forgot, whatever? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the bell icon for new notifications, new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.